Welcome to Public Policy Advocacy for Social Change, offered by the University of Illinois and Chicago Great Cities Institute Certificate of Nonprofit Management Program. I'm Tom Tresser, your instructor for week 5, where we're going to talk about social media, the use of the internet for social change and service. And this is something that I love to talk about. I've been online since 1993. So I've had my own URL, Tresser.com, since that time. I've used the internet extensively for all my own civic work and have right now a few websites that I'm managing. And so some people are comfortable with these technologies and platforms and others are not, but really you've got to be conversant and I'd say expert at using all these tools for your social change work, communication, fundraising, recruitment, and actually delivering some of the services that the nonprofit organizations deliver, using the internet as a means of directly touching people and not just for persuading them. And there are many tools online. Of course, we use email, websites, and over the last few years, of course, Facebook has been very popular and used by advocates and organizers extensively. And wikis, as evidenced by WikiLeaks, an organization that has collected secret documents and placed them online for people to look at, quite controversial. And Twitter, the short messaging system of 140 characters, some say used by citizen journalists now to report directly from the front lines. And we're over a year past this Arab revolution in Egypt, and I want to call your attention to one particular citizen journalist who became world famous. Her name is Gigi Ibrahim. At the time of the Egyptian revolution in Tahrir Square, she was all of 22, but she started tweeting out from Egypt and Tahrir Square using the handle G_88. And this became famous throughout the world, and there was a book published called Tweets from Tahrir, and the very first tweet on the page right here that chronicles the uprisings is from Gigi. She says, "The Tunisian revolution is being Twitterized. History is being written by the people." And then she has a hashtag Sidi al-Bouzid, hashtag Tunisia, and continues on with Twitters from her and many, many others, including images, real time, including times of violence and upheaval. Well, Gigi became quite famous. She has her own page on Wikipedia, and that's her. See if you can see her right there. Yeah, there you go. And let's listen to a piece of dialogue that was taken from a documentary. And this, you can see this, Gigi's Revolution. That was a piece of an episode aired on PBS's Frontline, and this is about a minute of take from that documentary. As soon as I turn this darn thing on. Here we go.
Protests enter the second week. The protesters return. Tahrir Square is full once again.
People are still coming in strong numbers. Concerning all the violence and everything that happened is just unbelievable.
It turns out we are no longer the only ones filming Gigi. You think you're witnessing the downfall?
Absolutely. It needs to happen.
thousands following her on Twitter. She's becoming something of a celebrity. And so your message for the young people in Yemen. Gigi Ibrahim, you were in the square. What was your reaction? What was the reaction of people around you?
Truly, this has been a people's revolution. Millions of people from all walks of life on the street.
She's becoming a face of the revolution. Now, Elle magazine wants a picture. And she'll even end up on the cover of Time magazine.
The documentary shows her in the square with rioting happening. She's taking calls from her family who are worried about where she is. And she's twittering out while she's on the camera. And other documentarians and news reporters find their way to her and start talking. And there was a clips of her being interviewed on other news channels. And then this is the cover of Time magazine that he was talking about, Generation Changing the World, and that's her right there in the lower corner. Gigi Ibrahim, someone pretty much like you or me, conversant with her cell phone and this tool called Twitter, put her on the cover of Time magazine in the center of an uprising and revolution that uprooted Egypt and the entire Middle East. Truly, the power of social media is just coming into its own. So we'll talk about this and other issues. We'll see you online.